I'm here today to give you a daily update on EOS. As you can see, we do have, or EOS, you can see we're going to be starting off here on the weekly. We've got a very, very strong trend line to the lower side from the Black Swan March event. You can see recently, obviously, we've dumped pretty considerably, right? We've dumped pretty considerably down to around $2.83 all-time highs. From open, don't like to count them at open, so I would say all-time highs are around $14.92. So yeah, and a reflection from the price from there to there, this is obviously really quite awful, right? Really quite awful. If we are going to see legs up, the gains that are going to be made in this area are going to be absolutely ridiculous. In terms of a strong bounce point, I would say for EOS right now, it's definitely going to be along this area, right? Definitely going to be along this area. As you can see, multiple bounces along this area in terms of previous price action in the previous few years. So yeah, definitely a point to be looking out for if we are going to see the continuation to the downside here. That's going to be a bounce point I'm going to be looking out for there. Let's jump down to the sort of the daily sort of time frame here, because this is quite interesting as well. As I was saying previously, we do have a symmetrical triangle chart pattern. We've got lower highs, we've got higher lows, and this obviously means, guys, it means a symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the bottom of a downtrend, right? So that obviously that means it's a bearish pennant chart pattern that tends to usually break to the downside, as we have seen to the downside here. If we are looking at a measure move to the downside here from this, then we're going to be looking at something along the lines of this, and that's obviously been completed very strong indeed. So well done to anyone who did get involved with that and did short EOS coming through from here. You probably made around 31.66% there. Amazing stuff indeed. Let's jump straight back down even further to the 4-hour here, to the shorter term time frame. I mean, a lot of the charts are looking fairly similar now, and we do have a fairly parallel channel coming through there. In terms of a falling parallel channel, this is something to be looking out for. Falling parallel channels, they tend to usually break to the upside, guys, so hopefully we can see EOS actually break to the upside yet again and see a nice swift recovery coming through there. But obviously that's going to mean that we are going to be hopefully finding support fairly imminently, right around $2.81 there. If we can find support there, that's what we're going to be looking for, a nice bounce point up from there. Overall, I would say it does still look bearish, guys, in terms of invalidating any real crucial lower highs. Even the really minor ones here, they're really not getting invalidated at all. So yeah, you can see we've obviously got lower high on sort of the bigger scale here. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. We got a challenge of a lower high there, and if we would get over that, it would have been a bit more bullish, but still nothing to really go off. And then from there, we got lower high, we've got lower high. Nothing really bullish about it, guys. There's really nothing bullish about this, I would say. The only bullish scenario that I can actually pull from this, if we are going to actually find support here, is going to be the movement from here to here. And that, in terms of a percentage there, it's not something I want to get involved with, right? It's still 8%. It's not something I want to get involved with because it's not congruent data that we can actually go off in terms of a long position, right? What I would like to see is a breakout scenario from this falling parallel channel, and that is going to be something along the lines of this, guys. And this is something that I would like to get involved with, right? And this is in terms of percentages there, because it's like a confirmation of a breakout, right? We're going to be invalidating crucial lower highs here. If we can actually break out from that, it's going to be around an 8% gain there. I wouldn't be getting in until we really clear this sort of zone there, because that means we're going to be getting over the volume weighted ATR band. We're probably going to be getting over the 21 moving average as well, and this is going to be the level of support that we are going to be looking for. When we do actually get that, damn, I got rid of it. When we do actually get that level of support, then I'm going to be looking to long EOS from there. And in terms of percentages for that, I know we got 8% coming through there. I would be looking for around a probably around 5.22% gain there for EOS on the general. That's on the basis if we break up right out of this falling parallel chart pattern. If we break down, guys, there could be a short position, right? There could actually be a short position if we do break down. So yeah, let's definitely weigh up that scenario as well. Obviously, I just want to say I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Please go do your own research before entering any sorts of positions I do say on this channel, right? As you can see, the move to the downside here is still quite juicy, right? It's still around a 10.62% there. If we are going to break down there, definitely a point to be looking out for that. I mean, there's nothing really stopping us getting in there in terms of this kind of a gray area. In terms of, when I say gray area, I mean like a sleep area. There's nothing really going on, so there is definite room to move down. And there's no support, no resistance. It's pretty strong in terms of moving down momentum there. If we are going to see that, definite potential short position to be looking out for, around 2.775 there. Interesting stuff there. Let's jump down to the shorter term time frames and see what's really going on. Still below all major moving averages there on the 1 hour. I mean, point to be looking out for, we do have a volume weighted ATR man coming through around here. So yeah, this is going to be the only sort of point that I can be looking at for support coming through there for this potential short position to the downside. And if we do lose that, guys, you can see the momentum to the downside is very, very strong. So yeah, it's definitely something to be looking out for there for a short position there for EOS. Interesting stuff there.